Okay, we're going to react to Gary Vaynerchuk's Good Morning America's appearance. And I chose this video because usually if you know of Gary Vee, he is usually in his element doing his podcast, his this blog, his vlog, and he's usually swearing all of the time. But in this Good Morning America's appearance, he usually can't curse and he usually has to get to his point. And I thought this one would be a very good one to see how his body language is, what he talks about, and what's on his mind. If you're new here, my name is Kit Pang, and on this channel, Boston Speaks, I'm here to help you become a confident, engaging, and persuasive speaker. Okay, let's jump into it. Gary Vaynerchuk, his appearance on Good Morning America.
Joining us now live from Hudson Yards is Gary Vee. Hey, Gary, how you doing, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you, Michael. Good morning.
Good morning. And we
Okay. Now the thing you have to notice is you see how Gary was shifting his hips to his right, and he was playing with his thumbs. See that box that Gary is in right now. Now usually it's because he's antsy. He probably wants to move around on stage, but he knows that he can't. So his energy is coming out to his hips and also to his hands.
What is your secret to being successful in business?
In business, the key is self-awareness, Michael. You have to know.
See his legs is wide. He's taking a wide position to make sure that he can deliver with confidence.
In business, the key is self-awareness, Michael. You have to know what you are good at and what you like.
He said, what you have to be good at is self-awareness. The thing he did good with is he pointed it to himself, right? Self-awareness. His body language is matching his words. And he said, you got to know where you're good at and where you're not. His hands went to the left and then went to the right. It's a good comparison. So let's go back a little bit and watch that one more time.
Is self-awareness, Michael. You have to know what you are good at and what you like. So many people
right, what you're good at and what you like.
Too hard if you don't.
And we know a lot of people.
The other thing that people complete.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So okay, you can look at that at a few circumstances. Okay, the host thought Gary was finished, but Gary was taking a pause. Now Gary could have also said to the host, "Oh, can I just put one more thing in?"
It takes years and years and years and years, and then
again, you see him doing all this, Oompa Loompa movement is because he can't move.
I mean, people are struggling in general because about perspective, they're just really upset. So I really tell them, you need to go into the gap. And let me explain, it's not the store.
Okay, that's good, right? He added a little joke there, the gap, not the store. But what he did good was he talked about, he gave his statement. Okay, here's the gap. Now he's going into an example.
The gap is gratitude, accountability, and perspective.
What's also good about that is gratitude, right? Gap, right? Gratitude, accountability, perspective. This makes it more memorable for the audience.
Are you just grateful? The reality is, are you grateful for what you have versus what you don't? Everyone's talking on Twitter and social and to their friends and each other about what they lost.
Now, you can see he's doing that Oompa Loompa movement because he can't move.
I can't go on vacation. I missed the office. The reality is, it's very simple. If you were watching this program with Mike,
one thing I'm talking about his body language a lot is because he's very captivating with his body language. You see how he is directing his hands towards the camera, right? He's talking to you. Of course, he was saying also pointing fingers, but he's directing his body language towards the camera. So therefore, he will get a lot more engagement because of that.
And I right this second.
Hey Gary, hold that thought. We get time to take a break. We're going to come back. He's not going anywhere. We're going to hear more advice from Gary Vee when we come back, and we're going to have a.
Now the host should have let him finish. That cutoff, Gary Vee was right on his flow, and he cut him off. Okay, now of course that might be a national TV. They had to go on air. This was even on the first comment as well. I'm gonna scroll down to the first comment. I love the show, but this is why TV sucks. How have they not figured out a better way to show us ads? Cutting off the guy in the middle of a good flow is ridiculous, right? Now that was the reaction video for Gary Vee. I also did a past video on Gary Vee, which I'll link up here about his public speaking a little bit more in depth. If you want to see me do other reaction videos, please suggest someone in the comments below.